Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Mr. West here. Now say this with me. We can trust God that his plan is perfect. Now, why can we do that? John 14:1, Jesus said, don't be troubled, trust in God and trust in me. Now, I have a really cool Bible story that I want to tell you, but I got to ask my best friend, Chipper, to come and tell the story of Moses and the Red Sea with me. Now, Chipper, where are you at? Let's do this. Come on,
hey,
you ready?
Mr. West, hey. Chipper at your service.
Here we go. Our story begins like this. When Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, they reached this huge body of water called the Red Sea. You see, they were running from this really mean leader named Pharaoh. And as they were running, they heard a strange noise behind them. And it sounded like hundreds and hundreds of horses and hooves and animals.
You see that, Mr. West? I'm like a squirrel horse. I'm a squirce. Squirce it is.
Well, the Israelites turned around and they started to bat their eyes because they were so afraid.
Why do we have to bat our eyes? Like, whose idea was this? That sounds so painful. It's like, let's play baseball, but instead of having a baseball, let's just use our eyeballs. Like, who thought of that?
Chipper, they were scared. They were blinking their eyes because they were scared, right? Does that make sense?
Oh, I misunderstood.
No, it's okay. So they saw the Pharaoh of Egypt and his entire army riding after them. See, Pharaoh had changed his mind and didn't want to let the Israelites go. So then Pharaoh charged at the Israelites with over 600 of his fastest horsemen and all of the chariots of Egypt. So now the Israelites were stuck in front of that big, huge body of water called the Red Sea and the army of Pharaoh. And the Israelites looked around and they're like, what are we gonna do? And they just started screaming, yeah! But see, Moses knew that he could trust God because his plan was perfect. But they were still panicking.
They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die
well,
except for me. Oh, they're done. Game over.
No.
Wah, wah, wah,
Chipper.
wah.
No, look, Moses shouted to them, don't be afraid, trust God because his plan is perfect. That's what he was trying to tell them.
What do you mean? Don't be afraid and his plan is perfect.
Right.
They didn't have boats or weapons, or they didn't have bazookas or swords or Fortnite dances to throw at them.
Okay, Chipper, you see, the Israelites kept panicking, but Moses said, God will win this battle for us. His plan is perfect. And suddenly God sent a strong wind towards the sea that blew it to the left, and then it blew the waters to the right until it split this huge body of water right in half.
Oh, yeah!
It was amazing. God blew the waters apart and made a pathway across the bottom of the sea so the Israelites could walk right across on dry land.
Yeah, it's like a giant aquarium, but don't tap the glass.
I wonder if they could have seen octopuses or sharks inside.
Oh, sharks! Is it Shark Week, Steven Spielberg?
Okay. See, all the Israelites began to walk across the bottom of the Red Sea on dry land, but God had placed a huge cloud of smoke right in front of Pharaoh and the Egyptians, so they couldn't see the Israelites walking across. They had no idea they were escaping right through the Red Sea. It was crazy.
Yeah, smoke. It's like an illusion. Now you see me, now you don't. Illusion. It's like a magic trick.
Wow, okay, so when the smoke had cleared and the Israelites were safely across the sea, Pharaoh and the entire army chased the Israelites through the split sea. As the Egyptians rode into the middle of where the water had begun to split, the walls of the water started to fall down around them. They began to panic, and the water quickly rose past their knees and past their bellies, and then eventually past their heads, and the water crashed and swallowed them all up.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh.
Yes.
Oh no, the brand new chariot is going to rust. Oh no.
Well, I think it's okay. See, look, the water swallowed all the Egyptians up and God delivered his people, the Israelites. Now, what's cool about that is Moses trusted God and that he trusted his plan and that it was perfect. That's
he's so nervous.
Chipper, they won. Like God won. Like it's good. It's a good story. Moses, Red Sea.
That is one crazy story, Mr. West.
Yes. Now look, let's slow down for 2 seconds. Now what's cool about this story and what's cool about Moses is just like you. He's just like me, right, Chipper? And what's cool is Moses knew to trust God that his plan was perfect. And his example to us is that we can also trust God that his plan is perfect because of what Jesus did on the cross. And because Jesus died on the cross for our sins and we now have a relationship with him, we can trust God. And not only trust God, but we can trust that his plan is perfect. Remember what we're learning today, right, Chipper? We can trust God that his plan is always, always, always
All right,
perfect.
kids. This was a great example of how God's plan is always perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so I will see you soon, all you squirces. That's, by the way, that's squirrel
Yep.
and horse put together.
Yes.
Doesn't make sense.
Nope.
Doesn't have to.
Nope.
That's just what we are.
That's what we are. So boys and girls, be like Moses. Trust God and trust that his plan is always perfect.